Hello YouTube. Right, next part of the staff. Now we have the battery pack. Right, you've got the battery pack that I've took out the little torch. I've drilled a hole in one end, drilled a hole in the other end. That's for later. The battery pack works fine, but it needs to fit in a tube, like so. What I did is, I don't know if you can see, can you see the tube? I've actually sanded out some of the tube so I can get the battery pack in and out quite easily. There we go. And I also drilled a hole. There we go. See that? You can probably see it through the end. No. Anyway, I drilled a hole in the plastic as well, and that's for... Oh, don't lose the button! That's for the end cap button that's going to go in there. You see that? This is all to be done later. We're all going to finish it off later. Well, that goes in there. It actually screws in. It doesn't go any further in, which is good. But we're going to work with that. So the battery goes in one end. The button's there. And we're working from there. But I've also want to put something on the top, which is... Let's see if it's going to work. There we go. I got this from a supermarket. Yeah, I got it from a supermarket type place, like a Home Depot thing, I think, in America. It's called The Range here, and I bought this for £1. And it did have a light in it, and what I've done is I've just opened up the hole at the bottom and put it so it fits over like so. There we go. And I think that's going to be quite cool with it lit up inside. So what I've got to do is now find a way of actually getting it to attach to this bit. Now I have a way of doing it. And that's what we're going to do now, is we're going to actually sort that out. And that's why we've got all this resin and hardener. I've already done it with the skull. If you look at the skull, this is the backup. I've actually put a tube down the middle, which I also bought from similar, I think it's B&M. Similar to, it's kind of a cheap place to get stuff like this. And the skull, and that's my backup if they don't let me use this lighting rig, and just put this on top of the stick. Like, take the stick, like so, and then it's on top of the stick, and I can use it as a walking cane. Right then, let's get on with it. Right, first things first is I'm going to take a rubber glove. I'm going to make sure it's the right end. That's the right end. Take the largest finger and slide the rubber glove over the top of the finger like so. As far down as I can get it without ripping the glove. That'll do. That's fine. Stick that in there. So we've got the rubber glove. Now this then goes over the top of there like so. Doesn't have to be too far. Just enough to do that. So now it's not going to wobble, and we've got it on the glove. Now you'll like this technique of what I'm doing. I need to put that on something. I could just put it on the stick, but I want it to do something specific first. So like that, basically. Let's put the rest of the glove in there. That'll do. So it's out of the way. But I wanted to do something like that. So now, pop that to one side. We're coming up with what I'm going to do with the resin. Now the resin is quite good. You'll like this. You need to pour a little bit into our tub. Not a lot, just a little bit. If you have too much, you're going to have wastage. I think that's enough. That's fine. And then what I'm going to do is to take some hardener. Dab of hardener in there, that was about right. Just a squeeze, and then mix it up. Mix it up well, like so. Right. Now this is just ordinary baby powder. It's talcum powder basically, and you want to put quite a lot into your resin to make it thick, but not too thick. So and this does go everywhere. It takes quite a long time. As you can see, it's splashing out everywhere. There we go. I'll probably whiz on the camera now, just so you can get it. Right, the text you're looking for is something like that. Basically, you can see that. Maybe a little bit stiffer than that, but it'll stiffen up with a hardener, and you don't want it stiffening up too quickly. Right, so what we're going to do now, clean up a little bit, is take our, and just scrape it on. That's all you got to do. Just watch me as I go around. Doesn't matter about being messy, because this is one of the effects I'm going for, is messy. A natural messiness. And just keep doing that. Keep piling it on around like that until you use all of it up. Just try and get it on as quickly as possible. That's it. That's it. You can see how it's moving, but it will set, and you just need to keep it moving. Like so, and like so. Try and use as much of this as you can. So what we're trying to do is create a messy effect. We want it to actually work, and it's moving around. We don't want it natural. There we go. Could have done probably a little bit more hardener. This is taking forever to set. It's starting to go. There we go. There we go, it's starting to go now. Right, do it like that. Last round the bowl. Right, do it like that, pop it there, and leave it.